One of my most favorite settings for RPGs just got a 5e edition made of it, and so today we're going to be taking a look at Adventures in the Household from Two Little Mice. Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today on the show we're going to be looking at Adventures in the Household, Volume 1, Opera Omnia. This is a box set. This is a 5e edition of a very popular game that I love called Household. Before I start reading the comments down below, 5e is still the big major player in this industry. So it's awesome to see this setting get to a whole new audience of players, and hopefully just kind of grow that household setting for Two Little Mice. I will say thank you to Two Little Mice for sending me this copy, or providing me this copy. It's super kind of them. I'm going to show you all what's included in this box set. I know you'll be able to pick up the books individually at retail. I don't know about the rest of the items, but be on the lookout for them. I'm sure the dice, the books, and everything will be available. I just don't know about the whole entire box set. I think that might just be a Kickstarter exclusive along with the minis. And the minis aren't really minis. They're figurines because this whole setting is super tiny. If you like Household, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button if you like these videos in general, and if you are coming across the content for the first time, you can kind of hit that subscribe button. I'd love it. Appreciate it. I love showcasing and spotlighting all sorts of creators in this gaming space, whether it's role-playing games, board games, miniatures games. It's just a treat to be able to feature all these wonderful publishers and designers. So without further ado, let's get to the table and show off this Adventures in the Household box set. And right away I'm going to tell you it's a super heavy box set, just like the original Household box set. So Adventures in the Household is made by Two Little Mice, Rico, Simone, Daniela, and Katerina, and all of them, their crew, with the rules in the 5e adaptation done by Jacob Rodgers, who also did the Lord of the Rings role-playing, 5e, Adventures in Middle-earth, Beowulf, all sorts of great 5e products. So it's super awesome to see Jacob's name attached to this and see him develop rules for their household setting. They did a crowdfunding campaign for it. It did really well. They also funded another printing of Household along with it. But this is the 5e edition. If you'd like to see the original version of Household, I've got some videos on the channel previously. Take a look at them. It's basically, you're like these little fairy creatures that live inside the wall of an abandoned building, and each room kind of is its own kingdom, which is kind of neat. If you're a fan of like the Borrowers, the Littles, that kind of stuff, if you grew up with that stuff in the 80s and 90s, this setting is going to be really relatable, and you're going to really kind of dig it like I do. First and foremost, let's just take a look at this box set. This box set is huge, just like the original Household box set. This is super heavy, so don't think I'm exaggerating. It is actually really heavy. Maybe I need to hit the gym more. I probably do need to hit the gym more a little bit. But I love this box set. This is one of the things that you'll probably only be able to get if you backed it on Kickstarter. So this slipcase is really well done. Love the gold foil inlay. Love the fact that when you put it on the shelf, it looks like a big book, and then on the back it says, "For the house is big and these are such small matters." And it's got the Household logo. The slipcase is magnetic, like satisfying closure, which is really awesome to see. Inside the slipcase is a great illustration. I think it's the same illustration that was in the original slipcase. And then inside here are 3 books, a GM screen, and a map. Let's take a look at these. First, let's take a look at the GM screen. The GM screen is a 3-panel GM screen. It looks just like that. Love that illustration. And then it also has quick reference charts and everything on the back. Is it needed? Not really, but it's a nice reference and it's beautifully done. So if you want to run sessions of Adventures in the Household, you might want to consider picking this up if you didn't get the box set. I think this is the same map that was in the previous edition. They just include it. It just shows you all of the different rooms in the house. And then on the back, it looks like a big candy wrapper, which just kind of sells the setting and everything even more. The 3 books that are included are Adventures in the Household, a core rulebook. This is everything that you'll need for playing it. If you're a player and not a GM, this is the book you want to pick up. I love the cover illustration for these books. I'm a big Daniela fan, as you all know. How she doesn't have any awards is just a crime, in my opinion. And hopefully this kind of gets Daniela's work on the radar even more. Really great foil title, the spine and the back. So this is the book that you're going to want to buy if you're going to play. It's a really decent quality book. 5e conversion again is done by Jacob Rodgers and is written by Rico and Simone. So you've got your folks and nations, your character, your professions, how to play, your contracts, because each character has a contract that they kind of have to abide by. You have your equipment and wealth, household history, saga, the house, Appendix 1 and Appendix 2. So it just kind of gives you some events, some backgrounds, some background material and about the details about the house. The book is just really well done and beautifully illustrated. I don't know if you can, but if you play 5e, you're going to be able to pick this up really, really easily. Oh, look at this. Danielle's art is just amazing. If you play a lot of 5e, if your players only play 5e, this is going to be a great setting. This is a great setting to kind of get them playing something else, but still kind of being at home with those 5e mechanics, which is kind of a challenge sometimes. Sometimes players only want to play the system that they know. Totally fine. We're not going to 5e bash on this channel because thanks to 5e, it's led to a lot of other indie games and a lot of other systems, and it just kind of put that whole RPG industry to another level, which is such a great thing. Adventures in the Household, Such Small Matters. This is a campaign book. This is so it has adventures, characters, and hooks for the world's smallest RPG. So it's got 24 ready-to-play characters, 6 ready-to-play adventures, 60 adventure outlines, and a timeline of household history. This book is about a little over 200 pages, 206, 207, something like that. And then it's got a book of adventures to run in different chapters. And I love the fact that they do these adventures in chapters, because so as you're playing, you're basically kind of creating the history or reliving the history as you know it. Pre-made characters. This is one of those things where probably you'd want to get the PDF of this so you could just print out that page with the characters on it. This is a great book. I didn't say how many pages the core rule book is. It looks like it is 325. So that's a 325 page book. This is a 205 page book. So there's 500 some odd pages. And then you've got the household guide. Look at this cover, by the way. I love that. Again, how does They did not have any awards. This has additional information on every nation in the house, new historical creatures, new equipment, 3 new rooms, the porch, the kitchen, and the smaller bedroom, 10 mysteries for you to uncover, 10 new contracts, 3 new opponents, including the terrible scorpion, 6 playable characters, 5 new vocations, 1 animal companion called the snail, which is a snail, and 8 maps for the main cities of the household. So this is kind of like a player's guide. So this is going to give you more options to play. This is going to give you a few more areas to kind of discover. So if you are really, really digging the core rulebook, this would be the second book that you would probably want to pick up. So it just kind of gives you more options. So this book is, look at all these maps. I love it so much. About 200 pages. About 200 pages. So between you got like, what is that? 7, almost 800 pages of content. That's crazy. No wonder why these books are so stinking heavy. You know, it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame that you're going to probably put these on your bookshelf like this, right? When the illustrations are just so gorgeous. Just amazing. Now, the other thing that you could pick up along with the books and the slipcase were some dice. You get some Adventures in the Household dice. It's a D20 set, standard polyhedral set. These, I believe, are made by Q Workshop. I believe so. Super fancy. Got some really great designs on them. If you've got a standard D20, polyhedral set, probably not going to need these, but it's nice to have something that's kind of along with the theme of Adventures in the Household. And I will say that they're really, really pretty. I love the marbleized, tan color and the yellow inlays. Yeah, just a little extra if you need it, if you want it. Don't have to get it, of course. And then, of course, to complete the package, we have this box right here. And I will say that this box is the same size as the slipcase. Look at this. Look at this. I love that. I think that was one of the complaints with the original household, was that the minis box, the stretch goal box or whatever it was not the same size as the slipcase box. So to have it be the same size, I feel you all there. It definitely triggers my OCD when I have things lined up on my shelf and they're not all the same. But that's a whole other topic for another video if we really want to get into it. Love the fact that this has, again, gold foil on the cover. Didn't really need to do that, but it's a nice little added touch. I love the fact that Rico and Simone Daniela put a lot of detail into their products. A lot of attention to detail, I should say. And this is, again, you don't need that, but it's there. It just looks really super nice. And then in this box, love this so much. And they're minis, but they're actually figurines because, like I said, this is a small setting, so these are actual size of the characters in here. And let's count how many minis are in here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 30 figurines in here. And I love this tray. So good. The box even is a really decent quality box. So it's not like some flimsy little box that is going to break. The minis look really outstanding. Let me just pick up a couple and I'll put them back. But there's one of them. And these are all the characters that are in the books. So if you have a player that is playing a particular character, a pre-generated character, they can take one of these figurines. I keep calling them minis. They're figurines because they're actual size. How great is that? Come on. Come on. Oh, and this guy has a snail on his back. Love it. I could just stand here and just show you all 30 of these minis, but then the video would be like an hour long. Just know that if you find a copy of this box figurine set, this is really, really awesome. And if you're a minis painter, these are going to be fun to paint. That's my look at Adventures in the Household for 5e. If you've got the original Household, do you really need this one? Maybe not. If you have the original Household and your gaming group only likes to stick to 5e, this might be worth picking up because of the fact that you can get them playing this session, this setting with those rules. So yeah, so this is really a great product if you want to play Household with 5e mechanics. Jacob Rodgers did a great job with this this conversion. Anything he touches is gold, in my opinion. He's such a great guy, and anything he makes or puts out, I'm gonna take a look at, just because he knows this rule set really well. And I know that there are a lot of 5e conversions or products out on the market that some of them are really good and some of them are kind of this is one of the products that I think is really, really well done. And I really hope that with all the 5e players out there, you give this setting a try, because I think you're going to really, really love it. And I hope it gets Daniela more notice in this industry, because like, look at all of these illustrations. These illustrations on these covers are amazing. I'm just gonna keep fanboying over these illustrations. Like, come on. Like, I'm going to feel bad putting these back in that slipcover case, just because you're not gonna be able to see them. But anyway, that's my look at Adventures in the Household, the Opera Omnia box set. Go pick it up. Hopefully you packed it on Kickstarter. Keep an eye out for Two Little Mice. I'm going to put all their links in the description of this video. They're making some really cool stuff. And remember, winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. Let me know if you picked this up for your 5e players, or if you're just a 5e player and you're really excited about this new setting. All right, that's going to do it. See you next time.